Okay, we on the stream now. Today, Jake Paul fight. If you guys saw my new YouTube video, it was this one, I think. 8 views, nice. Okay, somebody was saying, oh my. Yeah, what time? Yeah, I don't. They said I started like at 6, but what should we do for chill? Chat. Should we put it on? Bet. What does it say? Jack Paul. Come on these days. But why Jake Paul live? What the fuck? That's fake. Is it fake? Oh yeah, I know. Let's watch it.
A little bit on the inside.
Got yourselves a dogfight here, man.
There is Minda, the 28-year-old from Ecuador. And you see this great set here.
Oh, yes.
I mean, this is just a terrific setting for both the music and the boxing. And when I first walked in here and took a look at all of this, I thought, no, this is special.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is Mercedes-Benz Arena. They do it all here. You know what I mean? You play sports, boxing, concerts. It's amazing. Triller came through, and they're going to put on an amazing show. And we're going to see tonight.
They have indeed, and Triller has set up this terrific environment that includes a couple of stages for the musical acts, as well as, of course, our boxing. And we're enjoying the boxing at the moment.
Yeah, well, these fights are awesome. These guys are coming here. They know they're on a Triller stage. They know this is, the new wave of fight game in social media. So everybody's seeing this. So you got to perform.
That's a very good point. These fighters are keenly aware of the audience that they're fighting in front of. And we've seen it here in this match because Jason Minda has come in here, and even though he is a veteran who has had some tough luck in recent fights, giving Junior Yunin all he can handle right now. And Yunin, the undefeated 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York, wants to kind of reestablish himself in this 5th round.
He came with the smoke. You know what I mean? The only way to fight it is, you got to come back with it. Yeah, there's going to be smoke all night tonight. You know what I mean?
It will, and we're seeing a good body work by Minda. Both men have done good body work throughout this fight, and Minda, especially in the last couple of rounds, and now using his triple jab and the overhand right. Yunin's pace has slowed a little bit in the last couple of rounds.
Look, you start beating up that body, it seems to be the theme of the night so far, that breadbasket. You know what I mean?
And Minda complaining about a low blow, and there's been warnings to both fighters about low blows. And our main card and live performances are coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern, just in a little while. And you can order at thrillerfightclub.com. Get on board. It's going to be a fun evening on many levels. And later on tonight, as we continue, Crime Faces, we're going to be seeing not only great music, but some great boxing action as well.
Yeah, look, this goes to the age-old conversation, you know what I mean? Can the novice Equinox boxer, can he beat up the MMA guy? You know what I mean? We're going to see tonight.
We'll find that out a little bit later. Right now, another low blow. And interestingly enough, no thought of taking a point away. Referee Jim Korb, who has twice seen Minda kind of go down from low blows. That one was low blow. There is a point being deducted. All right. So, and there, you see it. You see that left hook downstairs, and there had been warnings, as Sean had told us, and now it changes the complexion of things a little bit because the point deducted, and Yunin went right down to the body again. He was not daunted by the point being taken away.
Al, this could be a big swing because this to me is Minda's best round. So if he's up 10-9, now he's up 10-8. You'll go back to round number 1. Minda taking that low blow, taking time from referee Brian Stutz. Numerous soft warnings equal to 1-point deduction. Again, it's the trunk placement, but both fighters have been throwing low blows. That's the second one where Jason Minda has taken it to call time, and that leads to the 1-point deduction.
It's the voice of Sean Wheelock, our scorer, and handling the rules tonight. And Yunin going to work here, trying to reestablish himself in this round with some great combinations to the body and the head. And now he's got Minda on his back heel a little bit in the last minute of this 5th round. And this has been, as you pointed out, a dogfight.
I mean, look, the points of the duck thing, this and that, we don't want to see all that. We want to see throwing bombs, let's throw smoke, let's go. You know what I mean? It's action-packed. Who wants it? Who wants it? That's what it relies on at this point.
Well, you do have to check out those low blows, though.
I mean, yeah, but you're gonna leave it in the hands of the judges with the point deductions here and there. Just throw a bomb, knock somebody out.
All right, we'll see if he can do that, and that'll do it for round number 5.
You clear things up. You throw a bonsai. You put somebody to sleep. You clear things up for everybody in the arena. Everybody knows.
The corner of Minda, and we talked about the body work that was being done in the last round. And this is Minda going downstairs. Now, he was throwing punches that were, for the most part, above the belt line. Yunin had gone down below. That was a very good double left hook by Junior Yunin. There's his dad, Sharif.
I just fucking beat the shit out of him.
Mike Coppinger, you got a report for us?
Thank you, Al. So Junior Yunin, after that point was deducted for the low blow, looked right at me and said, wow. He was not happy with it, but he responded by coming out and throwing big shots, going for the knockout. Back to you, Al.
All right, so thank you, Mike. Junior Yunin not thrilled about the point being deducted, but he had been warned on a couple of occasions by the referee. And what that did to the scoring of the last round, we'll see along the way. Round number 6, scheduled for 8 super middleweights. Jason Minda from Ecuador, 28-year-old, against Junior Yunin, 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York. They come from different parts of the world, but what they have in common is they are both excellent body punchers, and both tonight have reeled off some excellent combinations, especially Yunin early in the fight.
I mean, Junior got to turn up, man. Brooklyn is in the house. He got to represent. Let's go. I mean, let's take this dude out. You know, I'm being objective here, but, you know.
Really? I think you can tell. I think you can tell the Crime Faces is from Brooklyn. I'm just guessing. And Crime Faces here with us. I have a question for you.
What's that?
Could you be in a future Triller fight?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll jump in the ring.
You'd like to come here and represent Brooklyn?
Of course. I'll jump in the ring. Let me know. Right. Let's line it up.
Are there any comedians you have a beef with that you want to?
Well, I need a layup. I need somebody I can beat. Give me like a Bill Burr or something.
Okay,
Kevin Hart. Give me Kevin Hart.
You're matchmaking. All right, we're here in round number 6. Under 2 minutes left to go, and we're matchmaking Crime Faces against somebody on a future Triller Fight Club card. Halfway through the round, and it has been an entertaining round and an entertaining fight with Junior Yunin and Jason Minda. And Yunin showing some lateral movement there to try and get a better angle to get after Minda. There have been no knockdowns in this fight, though Minda went to his knees once from a low blow. There was a point deducted in the last round from Junior Yunin for a low blow. And there's a punch behind the back of the head from Minda. He'll get a caution from the referee, a warning. It's been a little chippy in there. Under a minute left to go here in round number 6. Al Bernstein along with Crime Faces. We're winding down on this part of our preview show as we head into the big pay-per-view with music and boxing. You can order at thrillerfightclub.com. Go there right now. Huge left hook by Minda that didn't quite get there. He wanted the knockout with that one. And so we're winding down here in this round number 6 in this 8-rounder, and Minda continues to be a live body in this fight and is having himself a pretty good 6th round.
Minda's here. He's here to fight, man. This guy's throwing all kinds of punches, and you know he's not intimidated. You know he's not scared of that.
That'll do it for round number 6. Overhand right to Minda, and Yunin shows some sass. Let's revisit the end of the round in a moment as we look at the 28-year-old Ecuadorian. As mentioned, things were getting a little chippy. And as they not only did they stare each other down, Yunin had end up with having some words for Minda.
Hey, we got some bad blood.
Yeah, now that followed, Crime Faces. That followed the overhand right of Minda that landed.
I mean, you hit somebody with an overhand right, I'm sure he's not going to be happy about it. You know what I mean? That's just letting you know. No, let's go. You know, he's tapping his jaw.
Quite a setting here at the Mercedes-Benz Center as you take a look at the ring and this wonderful set that has been created to make this a very special evening. We're headed into round number 7 of the super middleweight encounter.
He came running at
Jason Minda, who ran across the ring to blast a left hook to the body of Junior Yunin. Now, Yunin's pace has slowed down here in the last couple of rounds, and for the first time, we see him retreating in this fight. And Minda, who has not fared well in recent fights, 1-4, remember, in his last 5 fights, is rejuvenated in this bout.
Yeah, Minda been activated right now. He came out strong.
Minda ripping to the body, and there's combinations by Jason Minda. So for Yunin, the 25-year-old from Brooklyn, New York, former amateur champion, who faced top contender Ronald Ellis in 2018 and had a draw with him, was on the very verge of top contention in the 168-pound division. He's facing some adversity here tonight against Jason Minda.
Hey, they got to dig down deep, man. You got to go hard now. You know what I mean? Just go hard, go home, or go to sleep.
Big uppercut by Yunin as he tries to reestablish control of this round after a good start by Minda. Nice right hand, and Yunin throws the uppercut. Both men have used the uppercut very effectively in this fight.
He's trying to chop him down. You see him chopping the tree. He can't get that one shot.
We're now halfway through round number 7, and both men continue to go to the body. That's been a staple of both their attacks during the course of the evening. Again, no knockdowns. There was a point deducted from Yunin's card for low blows.
Leave it to the judges.
There's still some time left in this round and the next one, but right now this looks like a fight that could go the distance. Some rough action on the inside.
1 point, this boxer holding. 1 point, this boxer holding. 1 point. Standing.
A point deducted from Minda, and I'm not 100% sure what that is. What do you say we ask Sean Wheelock? Can we ask him what he thinks that was from?
Al, that was 1 point deduction for holding, and I saw that coming so often, consciously or subconsciously. When a referee takes a point for a foul or multiple fouls from one fighter, they want to get that makeup call. So the 1 point deduction for the second low blow to Junior Yunin in round number 5, and now the 1 point deduction here in round 7, excessive holding to Jason Minda.
Yeah, you are right. Oftentimes that is the case, and it was the case in this instance.
Catch. Junior, Junior went down. Oh, it's a trip.
Yunin tripped, and it will not be scored a knockdown.
Oh, better put them hands up.
And that'll do it for round number 7.
Oh, Minda looks dangerous, man. As the fight goes on, you see he's headhunting.
And the referee, Brian Stutz, inadvertently identified him, but it is Brian Stutz who is refereeing this fight. And let's take a look at some of the action from the last round. Unit ripping on the inside with some body punches and uppercuts. He had Minda pinned on the ropes and again continued to use the uppercuts. And there's where referee Brian Stutz moved in to call holding on Minda.
Yeah, these guys are falling in love.
As he held on. It would be one way to describe it, yes. Although there was no love lost there for sure. We're headed into the final round. And before we get into this final round, let's see what Sean Wheelock has in terms of his unofficial scorecard.
Al, across the board, round number 7 should actually be 10-8 for that point deduction, so I have it 69-62 at this point. Minda, I think, in round number 5, when he took that 1-point deduction, was up, but then that inspired Yonan to come back, turn on the pressure, and come back to win that round, so make that a 9-9 in round 5, a 10-8 for the point deduction to Minda for the excessive holding in round number 7, and we have it 7-0 going into the 8th and final round.
Okay, well, Minda certainly showed up here tonight, but it is a question of whether he's actually won rounds or just made them competitive, and we'll find out if the judges agree with Sean's unofficial scoring. Round number 8, and these two super middleweights have put on a very, very good match. It's been active. Both men have landed some significant punches. Yunan has been generally the busier. There was a good left hook by Yunan, and Minda comes right back with the right hand.
See the start of the round, Minda put his hand out, and then Yuna got on that Brooklyn shit and just trying to catch him with that 1-2.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, well, Brooklyn stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you may have had it right the first time. A little under 2 minutes left to go here in the final round, round number 8. Again, no one's been down in this fight, but 2 points have been deducted. One from Yunan and one from Minda.
It's party time now. It's all or nothing.
Halfway through this final round of the 8-round encounter between Jason Minda and Junior Yunan. And we're going to have a lot of partying later on in our main card with our boxing and live performances. That's coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern. Live on pay-per-view. You can order it right now at TrillerFightClub.com. Another point being deducted by referee Stutz. So he has become very active in this matchup. That one deducted from Minda.
Sorry about that.
So
if you guys hear something,
that will certainly not help the chances of Jason Minda in this bout. We've seen some intriguing refereeing so far this evening.
Yeah, the scoring's all over the place. These guys got to end it right now.
Good right hand downstairs by Minda. He could be in a situation with that additional point deduction, and he would need something very dramatic to get the win here. Yunan going downstairs. Yunan, who looked like he was having a little fatigue issue a couple rounds ago, has been much more active with his punching in the last round. Nice left hook by Minda as Yunan continues to attack. So 25-year-old Junior Yunan, after a 2-year layoff from the sport, has been forced to go 8 rounds with Jason Minda. And Yunan really wanted a stoppage in this fight and said if he was aggressive, he felt he could get it, but Minda did not cooperate, and fighting right to the end in what has been a pitch battle.
Oh, he's getting chased in his fancy pants. Yeah.
That'll do it.
Well, cannot wait for Jake Paul.
Oh, look how they ended off.
And there's some contentious activity at the end of this fight. So we'll take a look at it and we'll revisit the fact that this did not end on a cordial note by any stretch of the imagination. Nice right hand by Yunan. And Yunan, I think, feeling like he got a head or a shoulder in the eye, and then whacked Minda behind the head. So that's Junior Yunan and his dad Sharif. And he is going to go over and mend fences with Jason Minda. Good gesture of sportsmanship by both men, and they put on a great show. Both men should have earned each other's respect.
Absolutely. These guys went at it, man. This was a dogfight. They were both throwing bombs the whole time, man. You know, may the best man win.
We're going to find out. Unan, 15-0-1, going for his 16th win as a professional. Minda, who is 14-4-1, has lost 4 of his last 5 fights, hoping to turn things around here with a win.
Alan, my unofficial scorecard, 8 rounds to none, Junior Unan, 79-70. Now, that's a very unusual scorecard, but then rare, of course, is the professional bout where you see 3 separate point deductions. Go back to round number 5. Unan has the point deducted for the low blow, his second of the fight. So that's a 9-9 round for me. Round 7, Minda has the point deducted for excessive holding, 10-8 Unan. And the 8th and final round, Minda has a point deducted for low blows, 10-8 Unan. Again, 79-70, 8 rounds to none, Junior Unan. I can't see the 3 Georgia judges going any other way.
Let's go to Barry in the middle of the ring for our decision.
Atlanta, toe-to-toe the entire bout. To the scorecards we go. All 3 judges are in agreement, scoring the bout 78-71 for the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still undefeated from Brooklyn, New York, Junior the Young God, Unan.
So earlier tonight, prelim action, Quentin Randall just went ahead and beat the crap out of William Jackson. He was just tearing him up and going to town, unloading big shots, a little bit of blood outside of the left eye of Quentin Randall. To be honest with you, that pissed him off. And boy, oh boy, did he get hit with an overhand right from William Jackson. But Quentin Randall, he showed that he's got some balls, because he came out in the 6th round, this happened. Body shots, and down went William Jackson. Listen to that, body shots, oh my goodness. He's gonna be hurting in the morning without question. 7th round, guess what? He was still pissed off from the 3rd round, and he knocked him down a 2nd time with a jab right to the abdomen. And then the towel comes in, but the referee says, nah, I still think he can fight. So he allowed William Jackson to keep going. But Quentin Randall got the decision, and he remains undefeated at 8-0.
Ooh, we're getting off to a good start right here. We already had a couple fights underway. They've gone the distance. They've been some real badass throwing. We saw that overhand right lip there.
Just chopped his ribs down.
Oh man, and that's only the beginning of the action right there. Don't forget, pay-per-view, Triller, FightClub.com. You gotta sign up to watch the rest of the actions. We got more great fights. It's a small ring, Snoop. We're gonna be seeing some great fights and great performances.
Yes, sir. We also gotta give a shout out to the Gloves Up, Guns Down initiative. We got that fight coming up between Gonzo and Bosco, so make sure you get that pay-per-view so you can check that out. It's gonna be an extravagant night. You dig? Full of that indigo.
Salute, TrillerFightClub.com. Sign up now. What you waiting for?
Hurry up!
Right here, I'm fighting for a great cause. Gloves up, guns down. And stop the talking, start the swinging. As you see, Gonzo has a slight weight disadvantage, but we're gonna see what it do. Oh, get up in there then.
Okay.
Body shot. Another body shot. Just trying to watch the feet work of these boxers. See the feet work, they tangled up for a second. Okay, getting off the short hooks. Okay, Bosco been in the gym training. He got it. Okay. I see. Oh, look at him. They both anxious right now. It's all about, you know, taking your time and setting up your punches, you know. This is a big celebrity fight right here.
Listen, they have great form actually.
I see that.
They're using a jab. Gonzo's trying to work the body. They'll come upstairs. I love it. I love it. Saw a little neat action, but they're working it out.
Referee just let them.
We saved the MMA for later.
Yeah, the referee, he's staying far away.
Okay, stiff jab to the body.
That body shot is a cold thing.
I like it. Okay. See, he might be a little slower, but he's heavy-handed. He's gonna make it count.
Yeah, he's making it count when he connect. Okay, good shot. Good
Nice
straight jab.
Listen, that boxing time is way longer than a street fight.
Bosco's standing tall right now. He's standing in the corner, stand and deliver. That's called stand and deliver.
Break it up, break it up, break it up.
You gotta break him up.
Okay.
Them heavy hands. He may walk him to the lake. He may walk him to the lake soon.
Watch out. Sneaky punch.
They both found their way with the jabs.
Is they gonna trap the floor when they get to the 10-second mark like they do in real boxing?
That's what he's doing.
That's the end of round one?
Okay.
Where the bell at?
This is that.
Ding!
It rhymes with bell. It was a yell.
It was a yell, not a bell.
This is the remix.
Ronaldo Garcia. Well, like I said earlier, the charity Gloves Up, Guns Down is a great charity where you got, brothers who have issues in the community, and instead of them shooting each other up, gang activities, they chose to get in the ring and make it a charitable situation that they can do and spread around the globe. We can take it to cities near you. Like the champ said, we want to bring it to Baltimore, we want to bring it to Oakland, we want to bring it all around the world so people can settle their issues in the ring and not have to have, no real deal, situation where you standing in court trying to fight for your life, but you in the ring trying to fight to see another day.
All right, so we're going back to the replay.
Okay, I'm gonna put some music on.
Yeah, Bosco was on right there. He was using the size advantage.
And Gonzo's using his speed and agility.
Pretty even round, y'all would say, right?
Yeah, that's about even right there. Here we are, round two. They didn't felt each other out, now they didn't felt that power.
Bosco's got a second win. He's coming out very energetic.
Okay. He had the right hook if he wanted it, but he didn't know how to get to it. See, the feet work, you got to make sure your feet work straight. You got to get your feet working. See, here's where the endurance kicks in, stamina. It's all about stamina now.
See, Gonzo has to be smart. Get in and get out. Because Bosco's a heavy hitter.
It's like getting hit by your big brother.
You know?
You took his shoes and wore them to school when he finally found out. He was like, hey, you wore my shoes to school? Come here.
Okay. Bosco hit him with a good two-piece.
This fight kind of looked like a lunch money situation.
Yeah,
you know
right?
What I mean?
Yeah, like who you betting on?
Like, you ain't taking my lunch no more. My lunch money no more.
Finish your cornbread.
The little homie got to just stand up to the big homie.
He got to. Ain't nobody helping him. He like, well, get out there and handle that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how it is when you coming up in LA too, man. A nigga would know your route walking to school.
And wait on it. A motherfucker called me one day and I had a bag of goldfish when I was like in the third grade.
Let me on that. That's social
media. Motherfucker stepped on my goldfish.
Loyalty over royalty. I know you, boss.
He been walking to the middle of the ocean. I told you. When you walk into the middle of the ocean, the breathing becomes
whoop it. Bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take that roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. They go up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, spin back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters they shooting. I won't take that group, Chris.
But Bosco gave me more discipline. They're gonna have a lot more respect for each other after this.
That's what I think this is about. Like when you fight somebody and compete, it breeds, respect.
in this situation, man, this is bigger than the individual too. This speaks for like neighborhood.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And I see you, the way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go. And I see you, there's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up. Yeah, and I'll be right here with you till the end. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Maker City,
You
baby.
ain't sure yet,
Talk to it. Hey, talk that shit then.
but I'm
Talk
for
that
ya.
shit then.
All I can wish for, nights alone that we miss more. The days we save as souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna make more time and give you my whole life. I left my girl, I'm in my Yorker. Hate to leave it, call it torture. Remember when I couldn't hold her? Left the baggage for a moment.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I get the feeling, so I'm sure. Hand in my hand because I'm yours. I can't pretend, I can't ignore you right from me. Don't think you wanna know just where I've been. Done being distracted. The one I need is right in my arms. Your kisses taste the sweetest with mine, and I'll be right here with you till the end.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Even. So we don't have a winner, but we do have a winner. The winner is the call.
This is Ice-T and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and
for the call, both of these brothers right here.
We're on a mission to get America to
switch. Love. We appreciate y'all for putting y'all lives on the line and putting y'all spears on the line to show other brothers that we can erase our issues without putting a gun involved, but just getting in the ring and doing something positive. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all for what y'all did. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Gloves up, guns down. Yeah, that's the real winner tonight, Fight Club. Check game when it's in your face. Take us away.
Give her 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Am I doing it over on this side?
The fights are underway. Everyone's having a great time here in the ATL. We've already seen some great scraps, and the stars are also out tonight. We've got three-time heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield, in the house. Straight out of Miami, Rick Ross is also hanging out here. And one of the hottest artists in the game right now, Doja Cat, is also joining us and former UFC champion, Mr. Chuck Liddell, is here gracing us with his presence, and the Nature Boy himself, woo, Ric Flair, living legend himself, is also hanging out. And as far as fighting tonight, former MMA champion Frank Mir versus Raycon, which should be a hell of a fight. And one member from Mount Westmore, Too Short, from the Bay Area himself, is also hanging out. And participating in the main event, Ben Askren, who is also fighting tonight. So we've got a lot of stars. All the musical guests are gonna be here. Saweetie, Diplo, Major Lazer, Justin Bieber. It's gonna be a hell of a night with some great performances and some great fights coming up. The stage is set. Bieber is gonna be performing right here. Don't forget, it's all on TrillerFightClub.com. Again, that's TrillerFightClub.com. Sign up if you haven't. You'll see an incredible concert with all kinds of great fights in a very small ring, which is definitely going to be action-packed. Snoop Dogg is also going to be joining me here in a second. We've got the premiere of Mount Westmore, which is going to have, for the first time ever, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, E40, all performing. They are blazing up, having a great time, all right here. And there's a select few from Atlanta, special guests also hanging up. So again, TrillerFightClub.com, Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Pete Davidson's also going to be here. Snoop Dogg's also right here. Everybody's getting ready the only way they know how. So stay with us right here, TrillerFightClub.com.
Pete, what's happening with it, dog?
Nothing, man. What the fuck is this?
It's that doggy bag. That's that shit that come out 420, and we're actually inside of a Triller Experience Fight Club. This is some, like, next level, you know, LSD experience kind of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A different kind of high.
It's definitely a different type of high when you're around Snoop G for sure.
But tell me this, are you anxious to see what's gonna happen fight night as far as like all of the shit that we got planned?
It's gonna be fun to watch.
I think it's gonna be some left hooks going. Like as far as like shit that you wouldn't expect that's gonna be happening tonight. Cause it's not just boxing, it's great entertainment, it's, you know, other variations of boxing. We have celebrity matches, we have a slap contest as well.
Did you see Jake Paul's robot?
Let's fucking go.
Jake Paul got a real robot?
No, that's what I thought. They were like, yo, we want you to meet this robot. It's Jake's. And I was all excited because I never met a robot before. And then we got there and it was just a dude in a robot costume.
I'm a big fan, man. I like your Staten Island movie. I was telling you earlier, man, that's a great piece of work, man. The writing, the directing, the shooting, the acting, all that shit. A great fucking motion picture, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I was telling you before about SpongeBob. I had a question, actually.
What was you doing watching fucking SpongeBob?
Me and my buddy took a bunch of mushrooms, and because we always, no, because we love SpongeBob. We grew up watching SpongeBob, and we were like, when you came on the screen, we thought like someone sat on the clicker. We were like, I was like, wow, he looks dope. But like, what? And then we realized it was the movie.
Fucking Snoop Dogg and SpongeBob.
Yeah, and you fucking killed that shit. But yeah, it was really trippy.
You know, you can't say no to SpongeBob.
No, you can't say no to SpongeBob.
Like certain people, you just can't say no to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
SpongeBob call your phone and like, what's happening, my nigga? What's up? It's SpongeBob. What's up, cuz? Hey, my nigga, I'm shooting this movie, cuz. I got a role for you. Okay, for sure. What's the role? Nigga, don't worry about the role. Just show up. I'll be there, SpongeBob. Good looking out. That's how I got my role.
I never got really into fights in school. Did you, Snoop?
I got in a lot of fights. I used to talk a lot of shit. But the funnest part about fighting for me is watching fight, not participating, but actually watching. So I like to see great fighters, you know, do their shit. That's what I think this Fight Club shit is, because we giving a motherfucker a chance to watch boxing and be entertained at the same time.
Yeah, this shit is like the Super Bowl.
For real.
The whole setup out there?
It feels like the Super Bowl.
I did a walkthrough out there. I was like, this shit is crazy.
This is gonna be a night to remember, man, to be able to put on an event like this and have somebody like you slide by and, you know, grace us with your presence and, you know, make the building, you know, lit. We appreciate you, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm here to, just, have fun, and I appreciate you having me. This is gonna be a really fun time.
Well, hello, Snoop. Welcome to my office. I think there's a future for you here at Triller. Your live call with our last fight was amazing.
There's two things you can't play. You can't play boxing and you can't play with this pimping.
That's my Wi-Fi's ass. Wait. Oh. Oh my god, damn sushi, wait.
Things you can't play. You can't play boxing and you can't play with this pimping.